Yo, what's happening, everyone? I'm Aiden Lutz, or some may know me, Liquid Fidelity. Today, I'm going to teach all of you how to produce your very own liquid light show using a slide projector. These are known as heat slides in the light artist community, and it has been done since the late 60s, hailing from Europe. The Euro-style light show began due to the wide variety of slide projectors being manufactured out of places like Birmingham, UK, which is where the brand Aldis started. This projector in front of me is actually an Aldis Tutor 1000, and they call it the 1000 because it emits 1000 watts of light energy to illuminate the subject in place in front of you. Anyone looking to get into doing this style of liquid light will want to look for these specific brands either on eBay or on Facebook Marketplace. Aldis Tutor, Leeds Prado, and Goldie Master. Either way, an important note is that the only American brand in here is Goldie Master, made out of Chicago. So looking for the other two, you will need to likely ship internationally. So let's get down to some basics, shall we? You will need to know that you must find yourself a projector that is either 500 watts or 1000 watts to get enough heat from the lamps in order to boil the liquids in your slide. You will want to keep in mind that this style of light show requires patience because you will not see results immediately, as the liquids will need time to start boiling. I will show you how you can get them to speed up the process of heating by using additives and slightly modifying your projector like I did. So the anatomy of your slide projector is very simple. You have your lens here in the front. This is to focus your image, so you have your image looking crisp. You have your gate that the lens body is connected to. This is where you're going to put your slide carriage. And of course, your slide carriage, where you're going to put all of your glass slides once you have produced those. And then you have your body of the projector. This is going to contain the lamp as well as the fan. So when you get your slide projector, I strongly recommend finding your vents where the cold air is cooling up the lamp in the gate area, as well as out the top or the sides. Now, it is important to close these off so that you produce the most heat going out the front. So as you can see here, I have closed off the vents at the top, and I've closed off the vents in the very front, right below the gate. That way, the slide has the most heat coming right out the front. The projector is made in Europe, therefore it is a 240 volt projector. Due to its British origins, it has to use a step up, step down transformer. As a side note, these things are awesome for saving the life of your projector's lamps. So I recommend getting these if you have a European made projector like Aldis or a German made projector like Leeds Prado. Okay guys, these are the ingredients you will need to make a killer slide for boiling. So you're gonna need 3 different ingredients to produce a heat slide. If you have a 500 watt projector, I recommend using watercolor dye like food coloring or Doc pH Martins. If you have a 1000 watt projector like mine, it's gonna produce a lot of heat. So I recommend using oil dye. I like to use Liquid Light Labs oil dye. Of course, you're gonna need to have a alcohol in there to heat up the slide a lot quicker. So use 91% isopropyl alcohol, or you could even use 100 proof vodka, whatever you choose. Glass slides that match the dimension of your slide carriage. So for me, I'm using 70 millimeter glass slides or 2-inch slides that I found on Etsy. And then of course, you're gonna get your hands dirty with this, so I highly recommend wearing gloves. All right, so the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is add enough alcohol to cover your first slide. So just spray plenty on around the slide. And then you're gonna wanna add your color dye. I'll start with blue, oil dye. And 1 drop is plenty. Then you're gonna wanna sandwich your first slide with another slide. Okay, and then you're gonna wanna repeat the process. So spray the top part of this slide and then add your next color. I'll add yellow in the middle. Just a few drops, 1 or 2 is enough. And then of course sandwich that sucker with another layer of slides. I'm just going to be doing 2 different layers of colors in my slides today. You can always go up to 3 layers if you want to. It depends on how many slides your carriage will take. Once you're pleased with the colors within your slide sandwich, go ahead and push it down into your slide carriage, down into the slot. Now, I get a lot of questions about this, and I'm always surprised that there are not more resources online for people to get into this type of thing. No, you're not going to blow your projector's lamp or cause a fire if you cut off the circulation vents to your projector's fan. Of course, you're going to want to make sure that you shut off your projector after 30 or 40 minutes to allow your lamp to cool down. You should definitely get the brightest projector that you can find online, so the 1000 watt is the way to go. If you'll be blending with any other light show elements such as overhead projectors or kinetics. So I will usually swap out the heat slide I'm working with after about 15 minutes so I don't see crack after all the alcohol has finally burned off. If you guys have any questions for me that aren't in this video, please reach out to me and I will help you in the best way I can without holding your hand. Thank you for watching, everyone, and if you liked this video and want to see more, leave a comment for me so I can get the feedback I need to make more tutorials like this one. Cheers and happy hunting for those projectors, my friends.